This is Gordon Pepper, and right now, this is the only part of the Vixens match that may not be as exciting as everything else because both our champion Kayla Jones and our challenger Sagirah Wheeler, Sagirah Wheeler, that's good, live, yay, go live. Both Vixens love the interview segment so much, isn't that right?
Yes, you got it. Yeah, for sure.
That means no, get me off the camera, get me off the friggin' microphone. So we'll make this as quick and painless as humanly possible. You've held the belt for a while. How are you planning on retaining it? Because this is, I believe, your first opponent from the DMV.
Correct. So we've bowled with against each other before, the Rodman. So I've seen her, a couple tournaments, and I think she's a good competitor. So kind of just the same philosophy as always: stay in my own game, do my own thing. Hopefully, it falls my way.
Great. And Sagirah, again, as Kayla said, you two have seen each other for a while, so you know how she plays. How is your game going to play compared to hers?
We both went to college at the same time, so similar, stay in your mindset, stay in your own game, and, what happens, happens.
Now, DMV's already got one belt, and that's going to be defended later on, and I know everybody's really excited about it. How's it going to be if there's two belts in the DMV?
DMV all day. The belt will party.
Got a belt party going on potentially next week also. All right, Vixens, good luck.
Good luck.
All right.
We're going to have the uncapped tag team title match first. That's going to be next to us on 35 and 36. All right, now, 33-34, your current Northeast Vixens champion since June of 2019. She's had quite a run so far, this time as champion. And she does what all champions should do. She comes out strong. She has a strike to start. Her fourth, I believe. No, sorry, no.
No,
fifth.
it's going to be more than that.
Fifth.
August,
Defense.
September, October, November. This is number 5.
Who? Hey, Mush, who? Cares. So, anyway.
So we have a Vixens match.
Anyway.
Well, right now you don't have a belt, so I really don't care. Apparently everybody else does. By the way, I'm seeing people not necessarily being too happy with how they're doing today so far.
He should be happy. He's the number 1 seed.
Well, we'll see.
Anyway.
Got to hold on to it.
So Sagirah making her title match debut. Oh, my goodness.
Did someone just miss a 5-pin?
Yeah, someone just missed a 5-pin.
By the way, that would be Donnell
that would
Plummer, the current welterweight champion that just missed a 5-pin.
Yes. Yeah, I'm stunned. Wow. I'm amazed. The only good thing he's got going for him is going to win that game over there. So hopefully without any more distractions, Sagirah Wheeler, she starts off with a strike on the right lane, and she goes almost 7-10 here on the left lane. She gets the 7 out late, but the 10 does stand. So as mentioned before, this is the 5th title defense in a row now for the champion, Kayla Jones. She won the title in June over Vicky Spratford. Defended at Battle Bowl against Crystal Franklin of the Garden Foundation. It's a pretty good match there, Battle Bowl in Delaware. And since then, she's knocked off Ashley Gottlieb, Monica Schwartz, by the way, from Connecticut, New England area.
Yep.
So we're definitely seeing more representation from, you could say, the All-American Conference now. You got DMV, you got a couple of DMV bowlers bowling for titles this month, if not number 1 contender matches. And, of course, you still have Bobby Hall as the champion down there. Monica Schwartz made an appearance in a title match. So definitely more representation from the All-American Conference. But that has not stopped Kayla. So she's knocked off Ashley Gottlieb, Monica Schwartz, and Deanna Cryan last month. So Kayla looking to go for her 5th straight successful title defense today.
She's got, I believe, the almost every single Northeast Conference tour right now. I was going to say, she's from New York. She's deposed 2 North Jersey bowlers. One from the Northeast, one from Northeast in terms of All-American, one from the Northeast District, and one from the DMV.
Yeah.
Well, right now, I don't know if she's dispatched of her yet. Right now, we're starting game 1.
Yeah, it's only starting game 1 still early. Both bowlers out with strike, 9 spare. Kayla with the light 7 there, but no troubles there. She does cover.
Just 1 second here while we're...
course, as we mentioned before, the draft's still going on. They're now in the semifinal matchup of the stepladder finals, as Tyrell is still talking. As Kayla now, hopefully Tyler's on. Kayla comes back. She's got another strike on the left lane, so now it's 2 for 2. So Kayla coming out strong. She's got 3 shots in the hole, 7-pin second frame, 2 for 3 so far. And Sagirah Wheeler, as I mentioned before, making her first title match appearance on the WCS. And she's had quite a run so far getting here.
Both bowlers incredibly technical in terms of their shooting. And if you look, Sagirah is one of those bowlers that she will throw the ball very quickly, very hard, nice impact in the pocket.
Yeah, and so far she's right about up the second arrow right now. She's got a pretty good ball reaction. As you saw in the last shot, snapped the 10 out. Very good ball reaction. Now, for those that have not bowled 30 strikes, this could benefit her game because the shot here, I mean, people say, they hook a lot. I look at it more like it reads early. Mm-hmm. It reads a little earlier than people expect. So, and that's going to benefit Sagirah right now, especially with that, like I said, that hard, she doesn't do, she's got a lot of ball speed, hard up the boards kind of, game. And it can benefit her. Now, as long as she don't miss wide too far, she's okay. Mm-hmm. And right now, it shows. She's got a double, 2 great shots, third, fourth frame so far for Sagirah. And she basically said, Kayla, your turn. You got to match me. Here we go. Kayla, fourth frame. That is wide. And
Looks really good to me.
Okay. It looked like I was starting to get a little far down lane, but maybe I don't have a good view down here. I guess that ball had good enough angle. Came back just enough.
Absolutely. Now you can see the difference in contrast of styles, as you said. Sagirah right now, very quick. Speed is her friend down in bowler. Kayla, on the other hand, throws the ball a little bit slower, throwing the ball outside. Right now, both angles of entry, no problem for either bowler.
Yeah, you said it best. So as long as they hold line for now, it's going to be the first one to deal with transition. Kayla here looking for a turkey, and that's kind of what I thought I was going to see in the last shot. That one looked like it just went a little far down lane and just not enough down lane reaction to get back for a light mix. She does stay away from trouble. She got the 10 out late. But this could, I don't know if that was an errant shot or if that's an adjustment that Kayla's going to have to make. But it's going to be something that Kayla's going to keep in mind on this left lane. Kayla on the 2-4. No troubles there. So far for the champion, 3 strikes, 2 spares through the first 5. However, Sagirah Wheeler with the lead at the moment, 4.5 through game number 1 of this best of 7 Northeast Vixens title match.
And I definitely think this match is going to be fun. Meanwhile, you're looking at uncapped tag right now.
Yeah,
we're going to see bits and pieces of that momentarily.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
Right now, neither bowler and either team is missed, and this is one of the reasons why uncapped is fun.
Right. There's Sagirah. And that was what I was kind of talking about. Now, for Sagirah, if she throws it good, she's there, or she's got good carry. But the problem is, like I mentioned before, she gets a little wide, and there's the result. Like the ball doesn't cover enough boards to make it strong enough back into the pocket to carry 10 pins.
Well, this is all about angle of entry. It's all about angle of entry.
Absolutely, yes. Angle is very key. On the 7-pin, she has no troubles there. And halfway through game 1, she has a 1-pin lead in game 1. And yeah, you mentioned it, Gordon, on the uncapped tag team. By the way, first uncapped tag team title match in the Northeast in the history of UBA. And wow. There's some fireworks so far.
Both teams have the front 5. Keep in mind they're eventually going to have to tag their partners in.
Yes. I do believe, over there, I believe Dave Nagelhot started for Dysfunctional, and Kyle Dempster for Voodoo. So Sagirah here, 6th frame. She goes 10 back. Very good shot.
That's a beautiful shot from Sagirah, right back to the well where she's used to throwing the ball, at least at the beginning of game 1. It almost felt like that 5th frame was a little bit more of a human error miss than it actually did with the lanes.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. Yeah, there's a little human error there. But she stayed out of trouble still, so she's okay. She holds on to a 1-pin lead. 5.5 through. Kayla here. That one looked like it was in. And that sure was in. I missed in. And she's got herself to 3-6-10.
Interesting thing about this right now, Sagirah Wheeler, again, flishing the ball a little bit. So.
Yes. Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. Oh, and there's the first blemish. There's the first non-strike in a uncapped tag team title match. And it goes to Kyle Dempster.
And the answer is Kyle Wheeler threw it.
Kyle with the bucket minus the 8-pin.
Yes.
So, no, a pretty good start over there on the uncapped tag team match. So, Kayla here on the 3-6-10. Watch out. She missed. Yeah, off her hand. She knew it. I knew it. We all knew it.
And I'm starting to hear the DMV Boo Birds coming out on that miss. There is definitely some DMV presence down here.
Oh, yes. Yes, absolutely. And of course, as mentioned before, Bobby Hall's still the champion. They could have 2 titles at the end of the day.
Well, when it was announced earlier, actually earlier yesterday, that the match was going to be in the DMV, there was a whole lot of chatting going on their pages. They are definitely going to be looking to get some noise going on. That's going to be fun, and that's going to be next weekend.
Oh, yes, absolutely. A lot of chatter already. Kayla there with another shot in. This time she is in trouble. 4-7-10, and she is staring down back-to-back open frames. And right now, I gotta have the feeling that she doesn't have a good look right now, and maybe she's going through a little bit of transition at the moment. But even that little bit right now is magnified.
Right now, that spells massive problems for Kayla. Sagirah already in the lead, and with a strike in her next frame, Sagirah has a chance to blow this game wide open and take a quick 1-0 lead in this match.
Yeah, that is not good for the champion right now. 2 open frames back-to-back, and especially the last time on that left lane before the split, she went 2-4. Looked like the ball just went too far down lane. Now that time she tightened it up and the ball, went face. Now I will say that I mean, from my experiences here, anything 10 in seems to be a little flat. So there's really not much room left if you're playing in, or at least if your break point's in. So I don't know if Kayla's going to pick up on that or if she's just going to make an adjustment.
Right now, Sagirah Wheeler does not need to make an adjustment.
In fact, that was a small minor adjustment there off the 7-pin she left last time, and a very, very good shot.
I'm less mad now.
By the way, joining.
Oh my goodness.
That was my fault. That
goodness.
was anything else. But joining us right now, former Vixens Northeast champion, Danielle Marino. Hey, Danielle.
Hey, how are you guys?
Oh my goodness, Danielle's
Okay,
here.
how you
my
doing?
goodness.
Yeah, I'm making an appearance.
Oh no.
I've tamed myself, so I'm okay now.
There was something that apparently upset Danielle earlier on today, but she's here right now, and she's in a good mood, which is good for us, because I appreciate the commentary.
Yes, I know this is going to be a great match, so I'm here for it.
Right now, you've seen the beginning of Game 1. How are you liking it so far?
I mean, it looks good. I mean, this game looks like it's in Sagirah's favor, but I definitely see it going at least 6 because they're both going to strike a lot.
Yeah, I definitely do expect this match to go a while. I don't think anybody's going anywhere anytime soon. Well, right now, it looks like she might like to spare, and she does.
She kept it clean. I think Kayla has faced a lot of good women bowlers, but I think Sagirah might be just a step ahead of everyone that Kayla has beat in recent memory. So I think this is like a very good test.
Right. I would say at the beginning of this, we went through the list of who she's beat recently. Ashley Gottlieb, Monica Schwartz, Deanna Cryan. She beat Crystal Franklin at Battle Bowl in her current run so far as champion.
Yes.
So, but yeah, no, I think this is going to be another big test for Kayla right now.
Yes. I think
yeah.
Sagirah might be the biggest test out of the list. I think she's very good. So we'll see.
Well, so far, I think she's proven it so
I
far.
think 30 strikes might be a carry contest. I think when Kayla gets lined up, that's just what it's going to end up being.
Kayla here on the 10 pin. She's going to flag this, and this may be all but done for you for game one.
Yeah, I'm sure that right now is much more frustration and much less of bad spare shooting, because I know Kayla's really, really good at her spares. And as you've said, this one is almost pretty much over at this point. She's down by 46. She's got 2 frames left to go. If I'm Kayla Jones right now, I'm thinking, all right, I got to figure something out here.
Yeah, just throw another ball or something or get lined up. Ready for next game. One game is nothing.
No, and that comes from somebody that knows it. And there's been many a time.
I'm like a notorious game one loser. So it's just how it is. You just learn from it and move on.
Yeah, as I said, there's many a time here, and we've even seen it from Kayla Jones, where you don't win the first game. A lot of people, first game is just practice, and then you move on from that point.
Oh, yeah. It's only one game. I'm sure Kayla's lost game one before and won the match, so I'm not worried for her at all.
Well, she did against. She's done it a couple of times that she's lost game one, and it's been like, okay, and then she steamrolled the next 4. So that does happen.
I've seen her steamroll many, so I'm not nervous for her at all.
I was going to ask if you have a rooting favorite. I have a feeling you do, based on that comment.
I mean, I don't have a rooting favorite, but I feel like if I were to pick a favorite in this match, even after seeing this game, it would be Kayla, because she has just almost steamrolled everyone that she's bowled on her way here. So the champ has to be the favorite on the run that she's going.
Mm-hmm. No, I definitely understand that.
A very valid competitor. So you never know.
Right.
I think I bowled on her pair here last year during the draft. I think she bowled, and I'm pretty sure I was on her pair, and she bowled very well. So she knows the house at least.
I think right now, as you said, the challenger right now has got an insurmountable lead for game one. Let's see if she uses this right now and figures out something. Oh, the pin goes down.
Yeah, so yeah, pretty much add to it. Yeah, I mean, Kayla, as you mentioned, Danielle, she's pretty much just looking for a line here. Sagirah, line still looks pretty good for Sagirah right now. Pretty much just a matter of just making small moves, staying in the hole so far. Yep, and there's a slap 10. There, she slaps 10 out. So with that shot, she does take game one. Actually, she had it last frame, but okay. But if we knew she was going to have game one in the books. But that is game one in the books for the challenger from the DMV, Sagirah Wheeler. Score coming up.
Yeah. Heavyweight's going to be next weekend. Heavyweight's going to be next weekend in Odenton, Maryland. Bobby Hall finally gets a defense in his own district. He's the bowling person that's currently trying to put this game away for the dysfunctional bowlers, David Nagelhout. He will with a couple more pins.
3 pins. Oh, by the way, yeah. Sagirah's look right now, pretty good right now. I don't know if you saw that messenger. Yeah.
In recent memory,
Right.
I mean, I don't bowl here often.
Right.
But from the
Yes.
last few times I bowled here, it was a little drier today, so I think it favors the more straight girl who throws it a little harder, and it might work. Sorry. All
Yeah,
right.
no, I agree with that. No, I definitely agree with that statement. I feel like they didn't just hook a lot; they just hooked early.
Yeah, I had a little bit of a difficult time today. If I didn't push the ball down the lane, it just flipped so early.
Right. Yeah.
And between the two, I would guess Sagirah, I hope I'm saying that correctly because I do not want to disrespect anyone. She throws it harder than Kayla and a little bit straighter than Kayla, and I think it favors her.
Well, Gordon handles business.
Usually, I feel like most are pretty good. Like 90%.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So while Gordon handles business,
Okay.
So no, as you mentioned earlier, like they
That's a title
they
match?
hook. That is a title match too. Yes, that is a title match. Yes, they hook early, and it benefits Sagirah, especially where she's playing. She's in a good part of the lane.
I feel like
So
in years past, the lanes were a little different. I always say that I loved coming here. I always bowled well here, but it was just hooking so early.
Yeah, no, that was the one thing that I kept in mind every time I come in here is that they hook a little earlier. But the one other thing that, while they do hook a little earlier, like I said, the back ends are not too crazy. I mean, just
They're pretty consistent.
Right, they are consistent.
Once it started hooking, it's not like I hooked more; it just went.
Right, exactly.
So you really need to like push it down the lane,
Right.
and I missed it a little bit today.
Yeah.
But I like coming here, so I'll keep coming back.
There you go. Well, your final here in Game 1 is the challenger with a 1-0 lead. She takes Game 1, 237, 161. Sagirah Wheeler, 1-0 over the champion.
Can almost guarantee that Kayla will not bowl 160 again.
I don't think so either. I don't think
I've ever seen it in a title match, in any match.
Well, I actually saw it last month.
Oh, but then she won.
But
so
she won.
fuck.
But she won.
Whatever. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. What?
Curse a little.
Oh, who cares?
Oh, you didn't really hear it, so it's okay.
All right. A little is not too bad.
I cut it off because I was like, oh, I can't say that.
A little bit's not
Okay,
too bad.
she bowled 160, so whatever, because she won.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Right. I get what you're saying. In this kind of environment, I don't expect her to shoot 160 again.
No.
The score should be higher here, and her score should be higher.
Yep.
And Sagirah's scores may be just the same or higher if she keeps throwing shots like that.
And Sagirah needs to keep the foot on the pedal.
Pretty much, yeah. She didn't miss the hole at all that game.
Yeah.
237 did not miss the hole. 12 shots in the hole. And yeah, as how many times were you champion? Like 14 times were you champion? I forgot. I lost count.
I think only 4.
Oh, 4. Oh, okay. All right. Only 4. Okay. Oh, so yeah, you definitely know as a former champion, you got to put that foot on the gas pedal and just keep going.
You can't take anyone for granted, and sometimes you don't match up to a house, and somebody matches up better, and it happens. It seems that Kayla has matched up to every single house that she's bowled in, or she's figured it out, because she's gone on 2 great runs. Her first run when she was champion, she probably won 4 or 5 in a row before she lost, and this one too.
Right. No, I agree. Yeah, that first run, she it was a majority of the. It wasn't last season. It might have been the season before, where it was like. The beginning of the season, she was champion, and she was a champion for a while, and she lost right before Battle Bowl.
Deanna beat her, right? Because then I bowled Deanna.
Battle
Bowl.
Oh, it was that Battle Bowl, yes.
And then she got it back, and now she's...
Right, and she got it back, as mentioned, she got it back in June, and she's been champion since June of 2019. She beat Vicky at Majestic.
Oh, Vicky beat me after I beat Deanna at Battle Bowl.
Oh, that's right, yes. Vicky beat you, yes.
Yeah.
So...
Actually... Yeah, sometimes.
I don't know who he is. Kayla here, second frame, and I'm going to say it right now. I mentioned this earlier in Game 1. Inside a 10 feels like it's flat. There's not much room left if you're playing in.
Yeah, I don't...
Go ahead.
After they re-oiled, I mean, the lanes could have completely changed from earlier. Because they re-oiled these lanes too, or no? Yes. Oh, they did. They re-oiled all of them.
They re-oiled from 52 down to 23, so the matches are fresh.
I got a better reaction in game 3 when I used a stronger ball and moved in, but I still didn't bowl crazy well, so
Right. Yeah, and I would say the reaction I had. I mean, granted, I didn't bowl good myself either, but I feel like I needed to get outside of 10 for my break point.
yeah.
Like outside, my break point
Yeah,
had
the
to
ball
be
needed to
outside
reach there,
10.
but like
Yes.
pushed.
Yes,
down lane.
yes,
It needed
exactly, yeah.
Really to be pushed through,
Yes.
or else it just completely went crazy.
Right, or just go sideways.
Yeah.
Or it looked like it would go
I
sideways.
never went
Right.
light.
No. No.
And I
No.
almost wish I did, because then I could have figured something out.
I had a couple shots to go light. Lucky me. I should have given you my light hits. Oh well.
I could not.
You
go
could have put him
light.
to you could have put him to better use than me.
I would have loved it.
Scare here, second frame. Hey, yeah,
It's just almost like the shot that is set up in this place is more suitable to Sagirah's game.
right, yes, yeah, and she's making it look really good right now, and
Yeah.
she's proven that point, pretty much.
I still expect Kayla to figure it out.
Yeah, no,
Always.
I expect her. I absolutely expect her to. I mean, she didn't get to be 2 or 3 time champion and have this kind of run for nothing.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
She's won it in like 5 different houses. Oh, you guys are. Yeah.
Scare here, looking for the first 3. Game 2, little left. Oh, 6 goes down, and she opens up with a turkey here in game 2.
You can have your seat back.
Hermie. No, I'm good. I'm running around. I actually prefer you over here than me over here. However, what I will say is that I got some scores. Cruiserweight right now, game 1 goes to the champion, Jay Kim, 191. His opponent, William Brown, who spoke a lot of stuff earlier, right now not backing it up. Jay Kim wins game 191, 186. Cruiserweight right now, we are tied one game. I'm sorry, welterweight, we were tied 1 apiece. Yes, that's a 113 game 1.
113.
Which allows Donnell Plummer to miss the 5-pin and get away with it. Game 2, however, goes to the challenger, Chris Shank, 178. Plummer, 152. We're tied, 1 game apiece. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Gordon. Wow. No. Yeah. So for those are
What's down there?
so down on the other end, that is number one contender. Yes. So we have just for those that are not here that know what's going on. Obviously, you're watching the Northeast Vixens title match. Next to us on 35-36 is the first uncapped tag team title match in the Northeast in the UBA. And that is 1-0 so far. Dysfunctional bowlers Raul Renteria and Dave Nagahawk. And they're up against Kyle Dempster and Jack Thorne of Voodoo. On 37-38, as Gordon mentioned, the welterweight title match between Chris Shank and Don Plummer. They're 1-1. We also have the cruiserweight title match on 31-32 between Jay Kim and William Brown, otherwise known as a Little Buddha. So... And we also have a couple number 1 contenders matches going on as well. On further down, Brian Workup from Powerhouse taking on Manny Rios. The winner of that match is going to get the next title shot on the cruiserweight list. And coming up shortly, also the Vixens number 1 contenders match, Amanda Mastropolo taking on Diana Walter. Of course, the winner of that getting the next title shot here between the winner of this match right here on 33-34. Between Kayla Jones and Sagirah Wheeler.
Yeah, Diana's team is about to bowl to win the draft. They're about to go into the final match, and Diana's team is the leader. So we have to wait for that.
Of course, yeah. So yeah, they bowled pretty good. That team, I think they had like 34-50, I think.
They led. It had to be by maybe like 80 pins. They led.
Oh, and there's Tynell. There you go, Tynell with the announcements.
Oh no, Brian's team won.
Oh, Brian's
They
team
said
won.
3 seed versus 1.
Oh, I don't know. While Tynell's trying to figure that out. So, Kayla out to a not so good start. Kayla without a strike so far. Sagirah Wheeler with the front 3.
Oh no. Chris the
51 and 2, Kathleen Sloan versus Diana Walton. 43 and 4, Molly Rojas versus Cole Busick.
All right, good shot.
45 and 6, Patrice Edmond versus Dougie.
That is going to be a
Alyssa
show.
Burke versus
A
Rocco.
show. Idris versus Dougie.
Once again, 49-50. Aponte versus Mosh. 51 and 2. Kathleen, Diana. 43 and 4. Holly and Cole. 45 and 6. Patrice and Dougie. And 47 and 8. Alyssa and Rocco.
All right, so now the title making these announcements out of the way. Oh, no, hold on, wait.
Okay, fellas, 3 minutes. Your practice time is starting in 3 minutes. This is the final match. Best 3 out of 5.
So now, hopefully, Tynell's done with this now. Okay, he's done. Okay,
What
so,
a carry by William Brown.
What? He tripped out like 4, 5, 7, lazily.
Like,
Oh my goodness.
it was, I guess it was a 5-6-10 that fell.
Oh, 5, 6. Oh, he's lefty.
It
Oh.
was like the 5-6-10, just like,
yes. Yeah, 4, 5, 7. Yeah, that
was a big double.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, so
got that hold
yeah,
inside.
Sagirah, fourth frame with a week 10. She does make it. Otherwise, she's 4 out of 5 so far
Nice
here
shot.
for game 2, and she has a commanding lead. Has a pretty big lead here halfway through game 2.
she has a really good look.
Yeah, she's hardly moved. I mean,
She-
in fact, I wouldn't say she's hardly moved, but she's migrated slowly to the right, little by little.
I think
She's-
she has the speed to bowl well on this condition.
Yes, yeah, no, the ball speed's pretty
She
good.
has more ball speed than
Yes,
Kayla.
Right.
I mean, Kayla has more ball speed than me. And I think Sagirah has more ball speed than her. So
Right.
it's
So now, okay, so now
look,
Kayla's still
look at
trying to, yeah.
like the difference in
Yes.
ball speed.
Yeah, Sagirah at 17-8, Kayla Jones 14-6. And now I would say the difference right now from when we saw the first frame for Kayla to now is she's starting to migrate her line out a little bit. Like she's getting the break point out a little closer to the gutter now. Well, not
I think
in that direction.
Yeah.
You know, obviously not.
Kayla
not
physically needs to be left with a strong ball that doesn't get very far right. Like inside of 10. That's what I had to do to carry.
Right.
But
Well-
I feel like Kayla has more hand than me. So she might be able to get away with more of a belly than I would.
Yes. I think she's got a little more hand than you.
Yes.
You-
She might be
you-
a little more hand, and I think she has a little more speed. I think she has more speed, and we might be similar in speed, but
Yeah,
I think she
no.
has more hand.
Yeah, she's got more hand, a little more hand than you. I think you're about the same. If not, you have a little more ball speed, maybe.
I know that she's accurate though, so if she gets lined up, she's gonna be a problem.
Right. Yeah, and well, that's the point. Like it's when she gets lined up. Now, so far, that's been the problem for Kayla. She's not lined up. She hasn't struck yet in 6 frames here in game 1. So
Game 2.
yes, game 2. I mean, all right. Yes, game 2. Yes, because I know where my mind's at. Yeah, okay. So while Kayla's trying to stay clean, Sagirah's she's got 4 out of 5 strikes, and she's got a pretty good lead. But yeah, she's got to get lined up. If she's got to put a couple together, if she wants to see any part of this game.
I would say Sagirah needs to keep the foot to the pedal. Kayla, find something that works, even if you have to sacrifice this game. 2-0 is not a loss, and I do not put it past her from
No.
coming back from 2-0.
Right? No. If baby's coming back from 2-0, it's Kayla can definitely come back from 2-0.
I would never put it past her.
No. Sagirah here, 6th frame, light 10 again. So another week 10 for the challenger. So now I don't know if she made a small adjustment and didn't work, but now it needs to be another adjustment for her.
Yeah, it seems the right lane has a little bit of a push. She has two 10 pins on that lane,
Yeah.
but 9 spare is good.
Yeah, right now. Yeah,
9 spare is good for her.
Yeah, 9 spare right now is definitely good. I mean, she has a spare here, she'll have a 38 pin advantage. That's a pretty good lead. So she does cover. She makes a 10 pin. So
It's a little weird.
all right, so 7th frame here for the ladies, and the challenger already up 1-0 has a 38 pin advantage entering game 2. I mean, in game 2. Scare here, 8th frame. Oh, that checked early.
Oh,
Oh,
what a carry.
Yeah, you said, Danielle. That one checked early. Scare with a huge break, 7th frame. That ball began to break loose a little early. She gets the forward to go out, but hey, it's part of the good ball reaction she's got right now. Good look on the lanes. And for Kayla, she's still looking for a strike. Kayla needs to find it like right now. Like she's gotta go right now.
Right now, double right now would be put a little bit of pressure on, at least.
It's gotta get back.
Oh, got it.
She may have found something, maybe.
I don't know how she bowled earlier, or if the lanes are similar to
know,
earlier. She was like 10 pairs over, 5 pairs over.
Right. Well, her team.
Her team made the cut.
Right.
So I'm assuming she bowled pretty well.
Right.
You never know what's going to happen on a re-oil.
Yeah, really, you don't know. You think you get a similar look. Sometimes it just doesn't work out that way.
And then
Different pair.
it breaks down different. We bowled with
Yes.
10 people on a pair earlier. You
That's
never
gotta
know.
hold. Oh, it held. Okay. Well, that shot held a little bit longer than I thought, but the ball still didn't make the corner.
I got flashbacks earlier. The girl on the pair next to me left 4 7-10s in 5 frames. 4 out of 5 frames from the 6th frame on. So there was 3 in a row. It's like flashbacks.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
That's a ton. That's a lot.
that's a lot. And I thought the shots were good, and it happened.
Right. Well,
That's why I said carry contest.
yeah, no, pretty much, yeah. Right now, I mean, well, it's just not a carry contest. I mean, this is just Kayla not getting lined up right now. I mean, she went light hit on 34, but she didn't quite make the corner on 33. And I don't know if that's just her not getting the ball out to the the more friction, area to the right early enough.
It seems to me like she's trying to move left because she knows she needs to move left, which is how I felt earlier. But if you do not push the ball down the lane, you risk going light and not carrying when you're left.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Right.
As opposed to Sagirah, who has the ball speed to stay right, and when she goes light,
Yes.
the pins carry because she's in
Right.
the friction.
Right. She's in the friction, and her angle's pretty good because she's able to stay right.
Yes. She has the ball speed to stay right,
Yes.
which I
Yeah.
definitely did not have.
Right. Yeah. Get ball speed in here, then you had a
And I
pretty
feel
good
like
look.
me and Kayla stay in a similar zone. She's probably a little bit more left than I am, but the ball speed is not there to be right where I wish I could be today.
Right. No, I completely agree with you on that. Sagirah here looking for a turkey knife frame, and there's the adjustment.
That was a good
and
shot.
there is game 2.
That was beautiful. That was a nice shot.
That was a pretty good shot
Nice
for
shot.
game 2 in the books. Actually, not yet. I'm sorry, not yet. Technically not yet, but yeah, we know. We know, Danielle. We know.
I mean,
It's like a couple pins there.
Yeah.
We'll be okay. So.
do you want to go?
Pee pee.
Just the way here.
So Kayla, light 10 there. So Kayla, it's still not a good look so far, but she will have another shot in the 10th frame. Champion's gonna be down 2-0, and I don't know. I couldn't tell you last time the champion was down 2-0. So. Kayla does make the 10 pin, but as I mentioned before, she's got to fish again. She's got to continue to fish for a line here, and I felt like she spent all of game 2 looking for a line, and that was probably the closest I've seen her get to a decent line there. So. All right, 3 shots for Kayla. Let's see where she can line up for game 3. Maybe. Yep. She had the same result on the left. On the right lane. So she tried playing somewhat straight, but a little further out.
I feel like I do know that she needs to be left because of the lack of speed, like I have.
Yeah, of course, right.
I feel like she needs to throw something with surface, not a pearlized ball.
She's going to.
Oh, she's going to change something now. Because she just threw a pearlized ball.
Right, yes.
The first shot. That's the reaction I had. And last year, I threw a pearlized ball. And I freaking looked like I was $1 million. And then this year, I threw the same ball and that thing went through the face. So, I mean, year to year, different shot.
Different pair too?
A couple pairs over, yes. Okay. You never know.
So pretty close, okay. It's pretty close, okay.
It was, I think I was only 2 pairs away from my pair from last year.
Ball change.
No, I mean, that looked fucking...
Now that one... What did you say?
That looked great.
Yeah, that ball...
I'm going to get fired before I even get hired.
No, you'll be fine. You'll be okay. We'll get through this, Danielle. We'll be okay.
I'm really sorry. Oh, my God. That was such a 7-pin.
Yeah, that was a pretty good shot over there on the uncapped tag team match. Kayla, hopefully she has something now. That was a pretty good shot, the fill shot. However, I don't think 179 is going to win a game here, especially since Sagirah already has 199 if she double guttered. And has a 10-pin in the 10th frame. But what Sagirah will have is a 2-0 lead in this Vixens title match. I couldn't tell you last time Kayla was down 2-0. If she was down 2-0. So going around, let's see. I believe Dysfunctional is now 2-0 on the uncapped tag team title match over Voodoo so far. Chris Schenk, I believe, is up 2-1 in that welterweight title match. Another bowler from Voodoo. So Voodoo's got a couple bowlers today. Here at the draft, bowling for titles. And I'm sure we'll get a score update from Gordon soon when he comes back around. So Sagirah here, fill shot 10th frame. She's going to be in the 230s again. This is going to be a different ball. See what she's got here. The Pink Widow is probably going to. That's probably the only time she's going to throw the Pink Widow so far, at least in the next couple games anyway. But
I think she was experimenting, and I do not think that ball's ready yet.
Yeah, no, not a chance. However, we can say this: Sagirah Wheeler, at the end of game 2, wins game 2, 235 to 179. The challenger is now up 2-0. And we have a score update.
We have updates. Cruiserweight match right now. We're tied up 1 apiece. Jay Kim misses a 10 pin in the 9th frame. That allows Will Brown to take advantage. Wins 206-204. That is tied at 1. Chris Shank will go up 2-1 over Donnell Plummer. And you can already tell the Voodoo Birds are coming out there also.
Voodoo's coming out strong.
They have a lot of people out here today.
They do. They sure do. And as I'm sure that you mentioned already, Dysfunctional Bowlers up 2-zip over Voodoo and Tag Team.
You did not mention that, so I'm happy you did.
Number 1 contenders match for Cruiserweight. We are tied 1 apiece. And finishing in Game 3.
There you go. There you have it. Score update by Gordon Pepper.
2-0-2-0.
Yes.
That's number 1 contender for
That's title match. No, that's title match on the end. Welterweight.
title match welterweight.
Yes. Title.
Donnell has the title, or I wasn't sure.
So Kayla coming out strong here, Game 3. She stuck with the ball. She threw in the fill shot, and she got the same result. She got 10 back for her strike in the first frame. And Sagirah with a 9-pin to start Game 3.
I think Kayla with less angle will strike more.
Yes. Yeah, less boards to cover, I would say.
Yes.
Less boards to cover. Yeah, it looks like the ball she's going. I don't know which ball she has in her hand, but it just looks like it picks up early
She covers
and then stops.
She covers more boards than, like, if you averaged out all the females, she would be on the over.
Oh, of course. Oh, she's definitely on the over.
And
Oh, absolutely.
the way the shot is set up, I think it just needs to be a little bit tighter.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's what I had a problem with. Also, I mean, I don't think I cover many boards, but in comparison to
Right.
females,
Yes.
and I had a problem tightening it up.
Right. Well, okay. This is interesting. She does go with the pink
she
ball.
went to it. That was,
She went to
ooh.
the pink ball. Now, maybe she made an adjustment off the fill shot and then went with it. She goes 9-pin strike. So, definitely interesting. Maybe she realizes, all right, maybe the ball's just going to keep, pushing down a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit. And so I guess she figures, all right, let's go to something else. And she does. And so far, she's making it work. I mean, 9-pin strike is a pretty good start here.
Yeah, I was 2 pairs over using 2 different balls. So I don't know if it's similar to what's here, but the pink widow looked so much better on lane 33 than it looked on her fill on lane 34.
Right. Now, now it definitely, absolutely.
Oh. That was a good shot.
Hey.
Take that.
Little trip forward, never hurt nobody.
No, definitely not.
Little trip forward. For
That
Kayla
is
Jones.
the warning I wish for all the time. Like, let me go high a little bit and leave a 4-pin or trip it and say, okay, I can move, instead of making the move and going through the face.
Yeah, no, I definitely get what you're saying. Like, it's something like that. You
want a little bit of a warning, yeah.
You know you're close.
Yes.
You're in the ballpark.
And that's a good shot.
Oh, that one.
All right. All right.
Well, that almost looked like the same
That's a
shot
good
on
shot.
34. But yeah, that almost looked like it was a little slow, actually. I don't know if she touched the holes there, or if she just got a little slower there. But definitely looked. Yeah.
If you go by the numbers, it was slower.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good shot over there.
Yes. Oh, over in the uncapped, yeah. Yeah, Dave's looking pretty good out there. I mean, minus maybe 1 or 2 errant shots. Dave's looking good over there. Dave, oh, geez, oh, no. That is uncharacteristic by the champion.
Definitely.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you the last time I've seen her miss a 10-pin.
No.
That's been a long time.
She shot a few in the first 2 games and made all of them.
Yeah, that is uncharacteristic. As mentioned before, Dave Nagelhaw is bowling for the uncapped tag team title belt today. Next Sunday, he's bowling for the heavyweight title.
I'm curious as to which belt Raul would continue to bowl for if they win both. Because
that is a very good question.
if Dave, right?
Yes.
If Dave and Raul win,
Yes.
Raul cannot have both.
Okay, so
No, he bowls after,
yes,
right?
yes, and he bowls after. He's going to bowl after first.
So if
he wins both,
they bowl both and Raul wins both,
correct? Yeah,
I would assume that he would keep the under because Dave would be able to get another partner and replace Raul. Is that accurate?
That is an option. I believe so. I mean, we can always double check with Gordon, but that I do believe that's possible.
Because
Right.
it is it's much easier to fill an uncapped spot than it would be
Yes.
to fill a under.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. Yeah, uncapped, you can put any bowler in there. You can average like 110 or 250. Although I don't recommend putting a 110 bowler in there.
No, but in an uncapped
Yes.
team, I'm sure
Yes.
on their
Yes.
team they have 220 bowlers that would
Right.
bowl with him, and
Yes. So yeah, no, I definitely agree. Yeah,
I feel like it's much harder to fit a 430 cap with two bowlers who are
yes.
either better than their average or
Right.
will bowl well.
Right. Well, I think that team with Raul and Brian, they have room. 'Cause I think Raul, I don't know, was that
No, they definitely have room. I
have
mean,
room.
he's in the under, so
right? Yeah.
I'm not sure what his partner's average is in the
Right.
under.
Well, his partner's cruiserweight, so it's got to be under 215.
But he was a cruiserweight also because he bowled
Yes.
Carlos this season.
Yes.
So they're both cruiserweights.
Yes, they're both
So they're
cruiserweights.
probably both about 210.
Yeah.
And this is
Right.
an uncapped thing.
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh, if you're talking about replacing an uncapped, yeah, that's an easy choice.
Oh, yeah. I
I'm saying
mean,
the uncapped, yeah, you got.
I personally don't know Dave
I don't know Dave either.
because I'm from New York. And I literally do not know anyone in Jersey. But
Right.
I'm assuming if they're in the uncapped tag team, he has to be 220.
Dave, yeah, I figure he's got to be at least 220.
And I'm assuming they have other 220 bowlers on their team that they
I'm
could
right, I'm
fit
sure they
in if he chose to leave this belt, if
Right.
they win.
Oh, sure, absolutely, of course, yeah. So in the meanwhile, Kayla recovers off the open frame. She comes back with a double.
Yes.
And Sagirah, well, as you mentioned earlier, continues to put the foot on the gas pedal here.
Yeah. Kayla's put a little pressure on this game, so it would be nice to see how
Right.
Sagirah.
Yes, exactly, yes. Now there's a little pressure. It's basically, Kayla says, okay, I'm here.
How she repeals. Yeah.
Yes, right. Here I am. Let's see what you do. Big shot here, fifth frame. That is high. She got that one in, that one high, and yeah, out of trouble is
Yes. Out of trouble.
yes. Dude, out of trouble is the key words there. That could have been a lot worse, but just a six spin for Sagirah.
Yeah. It's a lot of noise
yeah,
in the
a lot of noise.
UBA draft finals.
Yeah, well.
Dougie's making a lot of
agrees.
noise, and he's just a lot of noise always.
Yes. Yeah. That's,
So I don't know if we
yeah.
can say that it means something because he's a lot of
It's
noise.
always a lot of noise. Don't really. Yeah.
Oh.
So I mean, I don't know. Well, I'm sure we'll. I don't know. There's just a lot of noise going on down there. While there is a lot of noise going on down there, Sagirah does cover the six pin, and halfway through game three, Sagirah already up 2-0. She has a 2-pin advantage going into the sixth frame. And well, I'll just say,
It's a good comeback.
Sagirah's making that lane look really good
Yes,
with that ball.
She
I mean, she's made the ball change in this game, and she's 3 for 3 on that left lane.
yes.
She just threw a bad shot on the right lane that last time. That was just a bad shot. She missed in, and I think with that ball, she can't miss in.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Personally, I'm a big fan of throwing two different balls. I
like it too.
I personally like doing it just because I don't like remembering two different places to stand.
Oh, sure, right.
And I thought that's what Sagirah was going to do after the widow not working on the right lane, but apparently she's figured out a way for it to work.
Right. No, she's making it look like I said.
To each their own.
We thought the Phil shot, wasn't going to be
Yeah,
good.
it looked very weak.
But, well, I mean, went high, and then she just adjusted off that. She got 9 pins. She threw a turkey. I mean, we're not going to count the bad
And
shot.
it's gone dead flush on 33 every time.
Yeah,
So.
it's been very good so far for her. So it's an excellent ball change for her.
Yes.
But also an excellent ball change for Kayla too. So
Oh, yes.
now we're talking about that. Now it's a carry contest.
Kayla's ball change made a big difference in the match.
Yes, that's got to hold. No, that
Get
one was
lucky.
in. That one was in, and that one just did not hold enough. Now I think. I don't know if it's that she's afraid to get it wide, but that shot was definitely in from where she's been striking this game.
It was definitely in. I don't think she's afraid. I think it was just a mistake.
Kayla on the 6-7. She's going to get one, and it's going to be her second open frame. And that is not good for the champion. Yeah, it is not good for the champion. She's already down 2-0, and she got 143 in the 7th. And right now, Sagirah, the best she can do is 269 if she goes out the door here. The best Kayla can do, 233.
Yeah, for Kayla to win this game, she's going to need a little bit of help from Sagirah, who looks like she's not giving up much.
No, not a chance.
She looks locked in.
That one's wide, and the 10's going to stand.
I feel like that's been her consistent reaction on this. The 3 shots that she's missed has been a 10 pin on the right lane.
Right. Well, yeah. 9 pin. Oh, jeez. Looks like a lot of guys are missing down there. Missing the head pin. Yeah, so 9 pin is a good shot. This shot wasn't so bad. She missed right here, but yeah, she's still in the hole, which is not bad. She stays out of trouble as long as she makes her spares. She does cover. So Sagirah Wheeler, after 7, holds a 16 pin advantage with 3 to go. And she's on the lane and she gets to finish on the lane that she's good on so far. This is the lane that she's good on so far this game, and she gets to finish on this lane. That's pretty big.
At least the last 2 games I've been here, the left lane's been her good lane.
And, well, we thought that was her good lane. She may have thrown it a little hard there. She might have got like over-amped. Ball definitely looks like it broke through the...
It's easy to feel it a little bit.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that one just looked like it just pushed too far down lane, late 7. Once again, she makes a spare. She's still fine, but that lead is starting to shrink. Sagirah on the 7. Watch out. Oh!
All right.
I almost started to get away, but she does get there. So Sagirah stays clean here through 8 in game 3.
In
But
the cruiserweight match, William Brown gave Jay Kim a chance.
Oh, yeah, that's a big window. Oh, my goodness, yeah. I didn't mention, yeah, Jake Kim has an opportunity to...
Jay Kim strikes right now, he has a chance to win it in the 10th, regardless of what William Brown does.
Right. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
Holy
I'm pretty sure the
moly.
camera caught that mess there. Kayla here, 8th frame. She's got to have this one. Sounds pretty good,
Yeah.
and sure it is. It's 10 back. This is the chance for Kayla to put any sort of pressure on the challenger here.
Kayla throws this one. It really puts pressure on Sagirah to throw a double here.
Problem is she's had a little trouble on this lane so far. Only 2 for 4 so far on this lane this game.
Yeah, it's definitely the left lane.
Dingleberg. Dingleberg. Yeah.
Big shot here for the champion right here. 9th frame, foundation frame. Looking for a key double here. She got it out a little bit. Does it get to 10? No. And 10 pin does stand up for the champion.
Let's go, Jeff. Let's go. That's right, Jeff. Let's go. That's right.
Yeah, there's an exciting finish here on the uncapped tag team title match here.
The ripping and the
In game
tearing.
three.
He needs 9.
The ripper and the tearing.
9 spares. 1 by 1.
Congratulations to Team Mush and Dougie for winning the draft.
Oh, no. We're never going to hear the end of this. Kayla does make the 10 pin. So if Sagirah, as long as she stays clean, she's going to have a 3-0 lead over the champion. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness.
Come on. Face. Sorry.
Oh, my goodness. Voodoo needed 9 or better, and they go 5. And that is going to be a 3-0 dysfunctional lead. Wow, what a finish. I'm not sure if the camera got that one, but oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, we're on the Vixens here. But that was definitely an exciting finish for those that are watching. Sagirah here, 9th frame. This is a big shot here for 2. 7 pin goes down! But the 10 stands up, so big break for the challenger.
Yikes. That was a close one.
That was very close. Yeah, that was close.
That almost made the match, this game very, I mean, the game is exciting, but that almost
Right.
made it very exciting.
That would definitely make it, yeah, that was pretty close. Yeah, the 7 stays up. That's a new ball game. But just 10 pin, not out of trouble yet. Just gotta make the 10 pin.
Yep, she needs a spare, another spare.
That's pretty good.
Like that.
All right, so for Sagirah,
She needs a spare in the 10.
yeah, marking good count.
I mean,
Max scores for both bowlers. Sagirah Wheeler 227. 227. Kayla Jones 213. So Kayla's gonna need a little help.
I mean, the way Sagirah looks, I don't think I've seen her get less than 9 the whole match,
Yeah.
and that's what she needs right now, 9 spare.
Yeah, I think you're right. I have not seen anything less than 9.
I mean, I've been sitting here for a game and a half, and I have not seen her throw one shot less than 9.
Yeah, I was gonna say she had 3 9s. Okay, I'm sorry. If you don't count the fill shots, she hasn't gotten less than anything than 9.
Yeah, that was it was an experiment. I
Right.
mean, you could count
That
it
is
if you want.
wide.
Well, that's 8.
Oh, and that's 8.
Double wood, you never know.
Okay, that's 8. Okay, not out of the woods yet.
Double wood isn't a gimme.
So spare 9.
Spare
And she'll
9,
3-0
yes.
lead. Anything less,
And double wood is not a gimme.
no, it's not a gimme. Definitely not a gimme. 2-8. That's got to get up. It does. Okay. All right, 9 or better, and Sagirah will have game 3. Anything less, and we play on.
Let it feel good. Get it off your hand.
One of my teammates said, I sound so professional. Future announcer.
Oh, no.
So there's people watching. There is people watching.
Yeah, there's definitely people watching. Got a 9 for the win. How about 10? 10 for the win. Sagirah
10 for the
Wheeler
win.
wins game 3.
All right, good shot.
And when she needed the most, she
Right.
just gave it to business, put it to the hole, and she gets a strike on the fill shot. She will have game 3 in the books. Oh, okay. Oh,
So I'll be back.
okay. Thanks for sharing. Glad I had to know that. Sagirah Wheeler 215. She's gonna have the game 3 victory, no matter what Kayla does. And I think for the first time in a long time, Kayla will be down 3-0. Couldn't tell you the last time I've had to say that. Kayla been definitely has made a long run as a champion so far. She had a couple of runs, and couldn't tell you the last time I've had to say Kayla down 3-0. Right now, Sagirah is doing what she has got to do, put the pressure on Kayla, and well, she's taking it to him. She's taking it to Kayla right now. So almost had an exciting finish at the end here at the 10th frame, but Sagirah Wheeler coming out with just enough to take game 3. And I'm being joined by Gordon Pepper again. You got a trivia question?
I do, but first of all, let's talk about what's going on.
All right, go ahead. Well, actually, I'm going to cut you off. As well, it's a game update. I'm going to start you off with the end of Game 3 here for the Northeast Vixens title. Sagirah Wheeler, your winner in Game 3, 2-15, 2-13. Sagirah Wheeler, 1 game away from the title.
Up 3-0. We have seen, I could throw a trivia question in there the last time that this happened with somebody came storming back, but we're not going to do that. I got more stuff.
Thanks, Gordon.
You're welcome. Not in a title match there, Dansbury. Actually, yes, it was a title match. Never mind.
It was a title match in this very building, Gordon. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime, buddy. Cruiserweight match. Right now, your challenger wins Game 3, 213, 202. William Brown is up 2-1. Welterweight also going to challenger Game 3, 184, 169. He is up 2-1, and they're in the middle of Game 4. Right now, tag team. They're in Game 5. That would be 3-1 then. Yes. I didn't get down there on that update at the end of Game 4. So anyway, it looks like Voodoo is on the board.
I'm sorry, say it again?
I'd actually no, they're not, are they?
We said this earlier. 10th frame, Voodoo needed strike 9 spare. They got the strike and then threw a Greek church.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
And
I take that
back.
back.
Is a dysfunctional 3-0 lead right now.
No, I saw the strike, and I thought they were going to get the 9 count, and I waltzed out. That's why you play the game.
Yes.
So right now, over here anyway, in our matches, we have 3 O's.
Yeah, a couple 3-0s, 2-1, and then a 2-1 waiting on Game 4 results for a welterweight title match.
Yep, number 1 cruiserweight match right now. We're tied 2 games apiece there between Brian Warcup and Manuel Rios. And meanwhile, the women's number 1 contenders match, Vixens, is just about to start. The draft just ended, and I've got Hermie Hannibal leading Yvette Ford. That is not the number 1 women's Vixens title match, but I've got Hermie leading Yvette 217, 168. That is Game 1. And I'll be right back to update Game 2.
Well, there you have it. There's your game updates. So we have Game 4 underway, and right now Sagirah Wheeler picking up where she left off on her fill shot. She comes out with a strike. Kayla Jones through the face, her first frame, 3-6-7-10. That is an open frame as she gets 3. And once again, and the champion with her back against the wall here, down 3-0.
By the way, I threw up the trivia question, which is also posted. If you think you know it, put it down there.
Yep, go ahead.
I know John knows the answer to this.
Yes.
The last Vixen. Doesn't matter if you went out of turn, right? Last Vixen to defend in her home district of the DMV lost the title to Shannon Quick of the Misfits. Who did Shannon Quick defeat to win the title?
I definitely
know you know the answer to that one.
Well, because you told me last night, so.
Even if I didn't, I know you knew the answer.
I knew the answer to it anyway. So there's the question. Yep. So if you know the answer, chime in. I think there's a. Free storm ball is it their choice? No. All right, free storm ball, but hey, it's free, so why not? Chime in. If you know the answer, chime in. If you're the first one. If you're the first one, you will win yourself a free storm ball. Could be that team storm ball. Could be a phase 3. You never know. First, let's see. I definitely know who that bowler was. So, but I'll leave it up for the crowd to figure that one out. So as we continue on here in the Vixens title match, Kayla rebounds off the open frame. She gets a strike in the second frame. Sagirah Wheeler almost a 2-8. The 2 went out, and she left herself just the 8. She covers with no trouble there. So far, 2 frames in Game 4. Sagirah Wheeler with an 11-pin advantage. And Gordon's going to get an update on the welterweight title match. That was 2-1 after Game 3. They're in Game 5, so... Did somebody chime in and say Candice Little? Yes, it is Candice Little. Yes. That is another phenomenal former Vixens champion we had in the past. That was a formidable champion in the DMV. Well, the team she's on is from the DMV. That's a long story. But yes, that is the answer. Whoever chimed in with Candice Little, yep, that is a winner. So, Rodney Higgs. He's got to win his tag team title match against who he's bowling against this month in order to get the ball. By the way, he's bowling me, so he's got to beat me to get the ball. So we got a winner. In that trivia question, the first one to chime in, they gave the answer Candice Little. That is the correct answer. And your winner, I told him he's got to beat me in a tag team title match to get the ball. Rodney Higgs.
I figured someone from the DMV would know that.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, DMV bowler would definitely know that. So, but no, Rodney, congratulations! You're gonna get yourself a free Storm Bowl. I guess Tony will talk to you about that when we go off the air. So, congratulations, Rodney.
Rodney not only was Storm Ball, but he got willed an unholy alliance slot in the last contest that we did on the website.
See?
Andre Wellborn won. He gave his spot to Rodney Higgs.
Oh, look at that. Rodney cashing in. Not bad. There you go.
Rodney's had a good January.
He definitely had a good January. Absolutely. I mean, no offense, Rodney. It's going to have to come to an end on the 25th when Bully Elk. So, but no, it'll be a good match. It'll be a good rematch from last year. You mentioned about title matches in this building last year, Gordon, right?
Mm-hmm. I sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that match. You were, oh my goodness.
Yeah, Rodney was part of that title match. Yeah.
All
right, Rodney.
Back. Once she comes over, she'll be hanging out with you again. Now you can go look for more scores.
Yes. All right.
So speaking of which, welterweight, we're tied 2-2.
Oh, so that's 2-2. Yeah, enough of you, Rodney. We'll see you on the 25th. Yes. This was the very building in 1 year to this. It's almost a day where he won the tag team title belts here against some guy and his partner. But anyway, Vixen's title match. Kayla Jones with an unusual open. This is definitely not Kayla Jones bowling right here. I mean, there's a lot of open frames, a lot of uncharacteristic open frames. Like that last game, I believe, she missed a 10-pin. So, yeah, that did not help her cause in Game 3. So,
well, the two opens right now are not helping her cause in Game 4 either.
No, absolutely not. Sagirah with strike spare. Strike Kayla with open strike, open spare. She does not have a mark on the right lane yet this game.
And with Destiny Harper losing her title from the Southeast early on in last month, that means right now the person with the greatest reign of any belt is actually Dennis Kilo, closing in on a year, and then also closing in on a year, your Northeast heavyweight champion.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was going to say, Dennis Kilo won in Mega Bowl last year. He's set to defend the world title again at Mega Bowl coming up in March. And then right after that, Bobby Hall won the Northeast heavyweight title, and he's yet to lose. In fact, he's still riding that 12-game winning streak. How about that? Bobby Hall winning 12 in a row now.
Yeah.
Games.
One more next week, and he's one more next week. He'll be 13, and then in February, if he wins, he's going to Mega Bowl as the Northeast champion.
That's games in matches. So if he wins 4, that's 16 going into Unholy.
That is true.
Show me what you're here for.
So now I definitely got a lot of noise back here. Sagirah Wheeler with a key double as she extends the lead to 33. 4 frames in Game 4. Sagirah Wheeler looking for the sweep here.
Well, you know, sometimes it helps when you bowl. I mean, right now you got mixed effects. People that have bowled this tournament beforehand. I mean, Raul certainly did. That certainly helped out for his team right now, being up to a 3-0 lead. Right now, Kayla, it may not be as much. She bowled it. Sagirah came in fresh, and right now, speed and power Sagirah right now is dominating this matchup.
Right.
So right now, I'm going to be, while I'm waiting for Danielle to show up here, I'm going to be doing some more commentary here. Right now, Kayla Jones in deep, deep trouble. She's down by around 30 and change right now, going to the 5th frame. These are two pin. Right now, Kayla hasn't found any carry. Sagirah definitely has. Again, right now, power is more than beating up on technique at this point. And keep in mind, Sagirah Wheeler has both power and technique. She has come from a college background. So if there's anybody that's really good at tech, it's her. Right now, dysfunctional bowlers, which we are probably going to be moving over this match once this Vixens match is over, because right now, Kayla Jones is down by around 45, and unless she turns on the Jets and turns on the Jets quickly, we are going to have a new Northeast Vixens champion. Jones right now, first ball, 6th frame, second half of game 4. Again, she's trying to find it. That ball is just not hooking, or it's checking too much. It's doing one or the other. David Nagelhout right now making the spare, and that sort of looks like the beginning of the end for Voodoo. Right now, Kayla Jones, that's open number 3 for her this game, and that may be the beginning of the end for her. Sagirah right now with a huge opportunity to blow this game wide open in the 6th frame. Now she is on a triple, working on a connect 4 in frame number 6. Well, 3-bagger ends, however, very makeable 4-8 right now. And as her teammates have said, every shot here has got to be intentional. She's got to make them.
Spares matter.
Spares do matter. It doesn't matter how much you're up, but you can easily, especially someone of Kayla Jones's ilk, easily can catch up on this. Cannot take anything for granted, even though Kayla Jones right now running out of frames. Well, right now, that ball looks good. Her teammates are not nearly as sure as I was. That spare looked good to me.
Yes, Mommy, I know you're yelling at every shot. Trust me, I know.
DMV may be in an extremely happy place come the end of next weekend. Not only could you have the Baltimore Ravens going to the Super Bowl, you could have a couple of belts also. They're also in terms of the UBA land. Right now, first things first. Guerrilla right now, 7th frame. They like it.
Come on, Sissy.
Sagirah Wheeler 3 frames away from the Northeast Vixens Championship. And speaking of championship, dysfunctional bowlers have just done just that. For at least the next 2 hours, Raul Renteria once again will be in possession of 2 titles. Kayla Jones right now. Strike over there in the 7th frame. That is a good shot, except she's running out of frames. She's down 57 pins, 3 frames left to go. Needless to say, she's got to go out the door, and Sagirah has got to do something that she has not done the whole entire match, which is make a whole bunch of mistakes at the same time. Jones right now, 8th frame, pretty much has got to have this one, and she does. Great shot by Kayla Jones. Now the question becomes, what is Sagirah Willie going to do? Can she match again? You think that this is over. It's not. Kayla can go out the door for a 201. Sagirah still needs to show up. She stays clean, however, she's got it. Obviously, throwing a strike here in the 8th or 9th frame, or both of them, she does not necessarily have to stay clean. She can make some mistakes. Right now, though, 8th frame. Wheeler looking to double here. Big double by Sagirah Wheeler.
One shot at a time, baby girl. Stay present. One shot at a time.
Sagirah wins this here. If Wheeler wins this here, it's over. No, Tepin.
Spare matters. Spare it up. Come on, take a breath. Spare it up.
Of course, right now, again, the best that Kayla Jones can do is 201. If Sagirah hits this, that is also game over at this point, because she'll have the spare, and assuming she keeps it on the lane in the 10th frame, she's going to win game 4. That will be game, set, match. There's a shot there. That ball looks good, and it is. Sagirah Wheeler is going to be your new Northeast Vixens champion. And what is impressive is not just the fact that she beat Kayla Jones, but the fact that she's going to sweep Kayla Jones in 4. And while the era of one champion looks like it's going to be over, it looks like the dominance of another champion may be beginning. And it may be beginning in a big way. Because if Sagirah bowls this way, it is going to be real hard to get the belt off of her. Jones right now, 9th frame. 2. I mean, Kayla put up a very game effort. She just did not find anything. Anything that she found early on today, not here in lanes 33 and 34. Ball looks good, and it isn't. It really didn't matter at that point. The spare by Sagirah pretty much ended it. Kayla's going to get the strike there. She found something too little, way too late. However, the dominance of Kayla Jones should not go unheeded. Kayla has been a fantastic champion. As John said, she's held the belt for a little bit over 6 months. And that is light years here in the UBA in terms of length of holding the belts. Not many people have held it for that long. Kayla's going to strike out in the 10th, finish with a 167. Yeah, I need to make sure they pay. So, give me somebody. However, your champion is going to be Sagirah Wheeler. And now the DMV's got 2 titles.
Fill the
This could be the beginning of a huge 2 weeks for the DMV. Right now, they've got 2 belts. Can they hold on to them? And in the upcoming months, can they add more to their collection? Again, Kayla Jones, fantastic run as Northeast Vixens champion. And your new champion, Sagirah Wheeler, winning in an impressive 4-0 sweep of Kayla Jones. Game 4, 236-167. Absolutely love this part when it came to interviews. No, she didn't love it at all. And judging on the look of your face, this is exactly going to be that same reaction that I'm going to have from you in terms of interviews also.
Yes.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
So what were you thinking in terms of as the match was progressing? Because I'm sure you weren't thinking I'm winning in 4.
No, really, it was just one ball at a time. I'm working on my own stuff, and I've had a rough 2 weeks, so it's just one ball at a time and make your spares and kind of go from there.
You've had a huge screaming faction behind you, including that lady right over there.
Yep, my sissy.
So how does this feel?
I don't know. It feel good. It feel good. DMV all day. They happy. So.
There you go. Very nice. Now, you have the DMV draft next weekend. I'm assuming that you're going to be there.
Yes, I am working.
Oh, there you go. Then that's going to be there. Now, how excited are you going to be to see? Let's see. I think there's someone else that's got a belt right now in the DMV. Oh yeah, that guy.
Yep. We're gonna be
Bob-
there supporting them on.
It's going to be fun. I know it's already on the page. A lot of people are going over there. So, is the fun more fun for yourself because you got the belt? A little bit more fun for the DMV because now they got 2 and they're always talking about they think they're better than everybody else. And right now, this weekend could be proving that. Or is it a little bit column A, a little bit column B?
I would say both. I think more fun for the DMV. Those who support me and have been behind me for the last couple of years, just to know that I'm able to, compete at this level and knowing that I'm in school and still, doing as much as I can to be able to bowl. I think it's more fun for them, but it'll hit me later, but it's good for me too.
Nah, it's. I was gonna say that. Got to add some more stuff onto that belt a little bit. It's looking a little wonky, but we'll get there. So, any shout-outs? Anything you want to say? Any final thoughts?
There's too many people, so for all my mental health support, my school friends, my mom, my dad, my sissy, my brothers, Team Fiesta in the back, there's just so many people that I won't name. Chris Johnson, my pro shop guy, Darren, my second pro shop guy, Dom, Ronnie, Ron Sims, like the list goes on, and you guys know who you are. My bae Kristen, my roommate Isis, like everyone who's truly just been there supporting me and supporting my game and just believing in me, I appreciate y'all.
Awesome. Congratulations.